Alright, so we have a very, very insane story that I think many of you guys are going to be interested in, revolving around a bust Yankees prospect, former Yankees prospect, who was suing the New York Yankees over Derek Jeter. Yes, you heard that right. This Yankees prospect career never really panned out. He never reached the major leagues, and he thinks it's because the Yankees were controlled by Derek Jeter and they didn't want him to reach his full potential. They controlled his entire career, not because he's a career 244 minor league hitter, but because of Derek Jeter. Now, this story comes from NJ.com. It's written by Brendan Cootie, who does a great job over there as always. I'll put the link for the article down in the description below. I just wanted to come on here and talk about it myself, only because the story, like I said before, is really, really insane. There's really a lot going on with this guy. I'm pretty sure he's probably a little mentally not there, but you guys can determine it for yourselves. Let's get into the video. First, let me just show you the first paragraph of the article written by Brandon Cootie. Here we go. In a rambling, conspiracy-laced lawsuit, a failed prospect who never played above high A and had a career batting average of .244 sued the Yankees for $34 million and blamed Yankees legend Derek Jeter for derailing his career as a shortstop, presumably because the soon-to-be Hall of Famer was afraid of the competition. That's right, guys. Yankees legend Derek Jeter was very afraid of this Garrison Ledesser. The career .244 hitter has a career .678 OPS in over 200 minor league games, 4 home runs to his name. This guy was going to take Derek Jeter's job, not to mention his subpar defense, subpar base running, along with his terrible offensive numbers. This was going to be the future of the New York Yankees, but the New York Yankees and Derek Jeter, they controlled it and prevented it from happening. Now, obviously, I'm just kidding there, guys, but let's take a look back at the article and see what this Garrison Ledesser, what his reasoning was behind suing the Yankees and what was going on in his mindset. So back in the article, in this one paragraph states, in the lawsuit dismissed by a judge in May, Garrison Ledesser used letters, newspaper clippings, and scouting reports to weave a strange tale of conspiracy that he said was launched against him to protect the career of Derek Jeter. He alleged that it was blatantly obvious that Jeter controlled the Yankees organization, and he insisted the Yankees employees libeled him, as I say it, libeled, and slandered him to other teams, preventing him from reaching the major leagues. Now, the article also goes on to say how this guy basically was living off of his $675,000 signing bonus the Yankees gave him when they drafted him, and now he's gone broke. He's living out of his car, which is very unfortunate. You never want to see that happen with anybody, but I guess the way Garrison Ledesser thought he would get out of being homeless or being broke, whatever his situation is, would be by suing the Yankees, along with suing some other organizations as well. He sued the Yankees for interfering with his professional career, and then he also sued the Cincinnati Reds. And just 11 days prior, he sued an NFL training complex because they failed to get him an NFL tryout. Clearly, Garrison is a fan of playing the blame game and has no self-accountability, and it's really fun to look at what these other scouts have to say about this guy who's apparently gonna, take over for the legend Derek Jeter, and that the Yankees prevented his career from happening. It's fun to see what the scouts have to say about his game. Going back to the article now, quote, offensively, he was okay, said Aaron Ledesma, who managed Ledesser at low A Charleston in 2011. He was below average, not much power, didn't really hit for a high average. Speed-wise, he was below average. Ledesser's best season arguably was 2011, when he hit .274 with a home run and 23 RBIs in 64 games. The Yankees released him the next year. So yeah, if you guys can't tell, clearly this guy was not going to be taking over for Derek Jeter anytime soon, regardless of any collusion or anything like that. This guy probably had no business being an athlete anywhere with those numbers, and honestly, he probably needs some medical attention for this lawsuit. Now, also what's really funny is that this guy's player comp to himself was Corey Seager. So, what is he suing the Yankees for? The equivalent of Corey Seager's salary, because that's the kind of player this guy believed he would be. And not only that, he also tried to sue them for the basketball career that he never had, saying that the Yankees stalled that as well. Instead of trying to start fresh and take his life in a new direction, this guy literally tried to sue multiple organizations, the Yankees, the Reds, a football training complex, and probably some other people as well, for over a total of $30 million. But Garrison, who is now 30 years old, I hate to break it to you, man, but the Yankees aren't the reason why you're a .244 hitter in the minor leagues. That's going to do it for this video, guys. Hope you all enjoyed. I know it was kind of a weird and short, random video, but I figured it was a story you guys would want to hear as well. I find it really, really interesting and fascinating. Also, I'm doing a giveaway for 2 Gerrit Cole jerseys on Twitter, one on Instagram, one on Twitter. So be sure to go check that out at Dan Allen Rourke, at Yankees Avenue. Follow the directions on both my posts to get 2 chances to win a Gerrit Cole jersey. I haven't yet figured out when the winner is going to be announced, but when he is announced, he or she, you'll be getting a DM from me, and I'll be asking you what size you want. That way you don't get a jersey that's too big or too small. But yeah, follow all my social media down in the description below. That's going to do it for this video, guys. Hope you all enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time. Let's go, Yankees.
Her body's gold like September. She burns through the night like an ember. And all those things we try forgetting, I remember. But we say we all fine, we all fine. Sunny day dreams and we up now. Vodka lemonade, I serve it up, it goes down. 75 degrees in a dope sound. All you need to live fine, to live fine. A little sunshine, cause she need it. A dose of rainfall in the evening.